What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm going to show you how to turn off the emergency SOS here on your iPhone device that looks just like this. Let's say that you're stuck here on this screen and you're unable to hop out. Let's say that you're stuck, you're trying to actually cancel or something, but nothing works at all. I'm going to show you how to fix this, how to get rid of this screen, and how to ensure that you are safe and sound. Actually, before we even dive into the video, I would like to let you guys know what exactly does emergency call mean. Basically, emergency call is if you are in a situation where you need some support or help. Let's say you are under heavy fire or something, you can actually toggle on emergency call, and this will simply call 911 or any code according to your region in order to ask for support and help, right? And then you'll be having a team right next to your door, knocking your door in order to help you in case you are in danger, right? So that's why it's a very hard screen for you to actually hop out from for that specific reason. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I do cover a lot of tech hacks and tutorials. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Now, for example, if you swipe emergency call to the right, it's gonna call emergency services just like this, okay? Which is something that you do not want to do. Let me tap on end call, okay? So if you have accidentally reached to this screen, which is very easy to be reached by simply pressing and holding volume down and power button, the next thing, the easiest thing for you to get rid of this emergency call is by tapping on cancel. That's how you actually get out of that screen. But let's say that you're trying to press cancel and it's not working, right? If it's not working, the next thing I would recommend you guys to do is to simply turn it off and then turn it back on, okay? Let's quickly slide the power off. Turn off your iPhone device and do not play with the SOS emergency button. That's something very important, okay? Next up, once your phone is off, you want to simply press and hold the power button. Normally here on the right side, once you see the Apple logo, you're going to release the button and let it turn on normally, right? There we go. This will essentially take us a few seconds. Let's wait and let the phone boot up normally, okay? In just a few seconds, your phone will be good to go. You're ready to go. Now, if sliding also doesn't work, let's say that you're stuck here, you're unable to power it off, you're unable to play with the emergency call, you're unable to tap on cancel, nothing works, your screen doesn't work at all and you're stuck, you need to get rid of this, you can go the hard way where we're gonna perform a forced restart in here. Okay, but a forced restart, essentially what it does, it performs a complete reboot on your phone. It restarts as if it's coming from a deep sleep. Now, you do not need to worry, this will not delete any sort of data here from your iPhone. It's just gonna cut all the power being supplied to the motherboard and the components of the phone, and then it's gonna resupply new battery. It's important also to perform forced restarts once in a while. Now, if you have an iPhone 8 or later models, for example, an iPhone 8, 10, 11, 12, all the way to iPhone 16, in order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is rapidly tap on volume up and then down and then press and hold the power button until you see the Apple logo on your screen. I'm gonna use two hands to do this, okay? Volume up, volume down, and then pressing and holding the power button continuously. And you do not wanna let go the power button. Keep on pressing the power button continuously until you see the Apple logo on your screen. There we go, my iPhone is now restarting. Once I see the Apple logo, I'm gonna release the power button and let the iPhone turn on normally. This is essentially how you perform a forced restart on an iPhone 8 or later models. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, the process differs a bit. Instead of rapidly tapping on volume up and then down and then pressing and holding the power button, all you need to do on an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus is simply press and hold the volume down along with the power button. Press and hold both of the buttons combination until you see the Apple logo on your screen, and then you're gonna release both of the buttons combination. Now, let's say that you have a much older iPhone with the physical home button in here. Suppose you have an iPhone 6 and iPhone 5, okay? In order for you to perform a forced restart on those iPhones is very easy. All you need to do is press and hold the physical home button along with the power button. Press and hold both of the buttons combination until you see the Apple logo on your screen, and then you're gonna release both of the buttons combination to let your iPhone turn on. Now, please note that in much older devices such as an iPhone 4 or 5S, the physical power button is located at the top and not here at the right, okay? So you need to press and hold the home button along with the physical power button at the top continuously until you see the Apple logo in that case. Now, this should help fixing the problem that you've got. Now, if it doesn't fix the problem that we've got, we're moving into a much advanced way of how to solve this. And how are we going to do this? We need to actually put our phone into recovery mode. We're going to put it in recovery mode and then we're going to connect our iPhone into a laptop. We need to either have a MacBook or a Windows PC with iTunes. One of the softwares is actually required in here. So if you have, for example, an iPhone without a physical home button in here, the very first thing you're going to do is connect your cable into your laptop device, and then once it's connected to the laptop device, you're going to connect it here into your charging port. As soon as you connect the other end to your phone, you'll see that it's charging and you'll be able to see a pop-up saying, do you want to trust this device? If it doesn't say, no problem at all because it's stuck, we're going to move into the next steps. We now need to perform the forced restart. We're going to do a volume up, volume down, and then press and hold the power button continuously, right? Now, you do not want to let it go until you see the recovery menu on your screen, okay? Let's just wait for a couple seconds. First Apple logo will come in just a couple seconds. There we go, first Apple logo. Do not let it go. Keep on pressing for a couple more seconds. And once you see this screen, you're going to release your power button. Now, in order for this to happen, you need to have your cable connected to your MacBook or to your Windows laptop. Now, once you're here, in the very first time, you're going to disconnect the cable. You're going to press and hold the power button to turn it off. Press and hold the power button to turn it back on and to see if the problem is sorted out or not. Now, if none of this worked, you're going to perform the same workaround to hop into the recovery mode, and then you'll have to update your software because you may be in a situation where you have a software glitch or bug. In that case, you'll have to connect to your computer like this, and then on your computer, a pop-up will show up saying update. You want to update your software, and this will not lose any sort of data. Now, in case the update doesn't work, unfortunately, you'll have to lose all your data, and then you'll have to restore it from a backup in the near future if you've done a backup before. So if that's the case, you'll have to go with the restore option on your laptop. But I believe that's not the case. It's very rare to have a corrupted software that would delete everything or wipe out everything with this error in here. That's very uncommon. Now, if you have an iPhone with a physical home button in here, in order to get to the recovery menu is the following. Let's say that the phone is on. Instead of performing the forced restart with the cable connected, all you want to do is simply turn it off. Okay, you want to turn off your phone. There we go, by pressing and holding the power button, and then you're going to connect the cable which is already connected to your computer, connect the other end into your phone, and as soon as you connect, press and hold the physical home button continuously. You don't want to let it go. Once you press and hold on it continuously, it's going to go into the recovery menu and then perform the same steps in here. Try turning it off again and then on, and then if it doesn't work, go again to recovery mode in order to update or restore your software as it may be corrupted. Now, in case your phone turns on without the need of restoring or updating your software, as soon as you turn it on, ensure that you hop straight into settings to update your software because the problem may be lying on your software. Okay, so you want to hop into settings real quick, scroll down general and then software update, and see if you do not have any pending software update that needs to be done just to get rid and clear all the possibility of this being caused by a bug or by a specific glitch. Okay, so this is how easy you can fix this annoying problem. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section if you do have any question or doubts. Thanks for watching Fixed by Shaq, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.